Hi everyone, welcome to my channel I Dream of Homestead. My name is Josephina and I am so thankful that you stopped by. Today I wanted to make this video to introduce myself and share my vision, not just for this channel, but for these huge homestead dreams of mine. I am a Mexican mom of two who's been married to her high school sweetheart for the past 10 years. My family and I moved to this house in December of 2020 in my home state of South Carolina. I'd spent the year and a half before moving into this house researching, Googling, YouTubing, trying to learn and find all the information I could on growing food so that when I did come to this property, I could at least come prepared with one thing. I wish I could tackle all the things. I wish that I could say that I had the energy and the knowledge and the ability to just get all the chickens and the goats and the cows and all the things and grow the food at the same time and preserve it all and just do the things. But I know that that would be just me setting myself up for failure. So I spent that year and a half researching so that when I came here, when we first moved here, I could just go ahead and get started on my garden. And to get to grow this stuff, to get to see it grow from seed to plant and to provide food for me and my family, it has been an absolutely beautiful experience. Homesteading is something I always dreamed about since I was a kid, but it always seems like one of those things that was more of a fantasy that you kind of just daydreamed about but never took action on because it just wasn't in the cards for you. I tried growing so many different things at several different stages of my life. I tried anything from vegetables, herbs, to root vegetables and houseplants, and literally my bubble and my house were where plants came to die. But then by the time that I turned 28, I decided, you know what, I am going to give this a shot again with the houseplants and see where I go. And so I got a few. Once I got really good with that, that's when I said, okay, you know what, like if I can do this houseplant thing, then maybe I can grow food. So in my first growing season of spring 2021, it's currently October of 2021, I did some filming just for myself of where things started and where they were, but I eventually stopped doing it, and it is something that I wish I would have kept up with, and so that's where this channel comes in. The biggest thing for me is just to kind of keep record of where I am and where I was, so that when I do get discouraged and when I do feel like I just need to give up, that this wasn't for me, I can look back and see how much I've grown as my garden grew and as my homestead grew. And I also wanted to provide a place for everyone who dreams those homestead dreams, that feels like they just don't know enough, that they don't have enough, that they don't energy, they don't have the ability, they don't have the space, they don't have any of the things that they think that they're supposed to have in order to become or to even just start homesteading, to show them that, you know what, it is possible to go from zero knowledge and go somewhere with it and do something with it and be successful at it. You don't have to come from a family that grew up on a farm and that knows all of the things and has all of the answers and can grow anything in anywhere to be able to make this possible. So I'm here to show you all my failures, all of my successes, to show you every time that I do something and go, I won't do that again, to, oh my God, it worked, I'm doing that again. And hopefully encourage you to pursue your dreams, to chase after those homestead dreams of yours and do something with it. I can't promise that I will produce all of the perfect videos and have all of the knowledge, but I can promise you that I will be a Me Too place. And maybe you're just in a season where, like I was a couple years back, where you can only do the research. Maybe you don't have the time, you don't have the tools that you feel that you need to get started. And so maybe I can just provide a place for you to live vicariously through me until you reach that point in your journey where you can finally get this started and going. I also hope that through this channel I can build community for myself of homesteaders, gardeners, farmers, just anyone that has all this knowledge that I need, that I crave, that I desire, to help me be successful, because I don't really know people who do what I do. So I'm hoping that here on this channel I can build that community, that you guys can tell me, girl, that does not work, that is not right, try this way, or encourage me, build me up, just help me through this. Because there are days where the depression and the anxiety and the doubt overwhelm and they flood and they take over, and So having people push you up during those moments, whether it's an entire season, just a few days, having people there to push you up really is vital. So this journey, it's gonna be messy, it's gonna be difficult, it's gonna be all over the place, but it's gonna be beautifully mine, and I am so thankful that you're here to ride along with me. So thank you for being there for me and for sticking around. And remember, you got this. You just need to make the move.